Hello. Wanted to buy some Shimano aero technium 10,000 XSBs second hand online and could not find a single video on these reels. So I decided to do my own for other people who want to buy them. As you can see, Shimano aero technium 10,000 XSB non-magnesium versions. These are the old original ones. That's why I wanted to do the video, and all you can find is videos of the magnesium version. Now I'm not going to drone on. It's got all the jazz on it. You can Google that, SR, aero wrap, instant grab. But I want to know real size, you know, because 10,000, I've had the Shimano 10,000 and they're small. I want to know how big they were before I drove 2 hours and find out exactly what you got. But what you get is a magnificent reel, to be fair. You know, a couple of turns of the handle and she locks on and then you're away. Now remember, these reels are second hand. You know, the 10,000 version, you know, you've got quick drag on them, turn off and you're locked up lovely. Anything else to know? You know, the bail arms are like machined in one piece. It's I think that's the, hang on a minute, the wife's shouting me. Yeah? Okay, yeah. Thanks. Anyway, back to the video. She's cooking me tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, one piece machined aluminium, spare spool you get with the box, you get the bag, you get all the jazz, parts list. You also get, what I got with mine, some Shimano oil. Now this is worth its weight in gold, because you get on here what I didn't know, and a video would have helped me out of this, you know, would have sold me the product even more. There's a little plastic screw there, I don't know if you can see that. Little plastic screw there. You take that out, and that's a maintenance port. Oops, sorry, that's the other two. That's a maintenance port. Now 2 drops of oil in a year is purely for the maintenance. Now what a brilliant idea that is. But, you know, there it is. You know, you give it a... I had no idea. The only review I could find, it wasn't even a review, it was just a video in Japanese with a picture of it. But you know, the size of it, look at it against my hand, you know, it's a good sized big pit reel. Very, very smooth. You've got the forwards and backwards, you know, as any other reel has. But yeah, the maintenance port, I think, is a real nice touch, and really quick when you're locked on. It's, you know, I don't think it's not as quick as the Baziers are. You know, the Baziers literally is, but you know, less than a full turn and you are on. So, you know, that's certainly smoother. You know, and that is the Shimano Aero Technium XSB. Now the latest all singing, all dancing reel that they do now is the XSB Magnesium. Like I said earlier, these are the non-magnesium version, because these are the ones I want. I want keen on the magnesiums, because another feature that I didn't like about the magnesiums, you do not get a line guard on it. Now I was reading a lot of problems because I was researching them to the death. I see a lot of problems, and a friend of mine has got the SSAs, and I noticed the new magnesium XSBs, you do not get a line guard. And he said one problem for nearly a £500 reel is having the line go under the spool. Now, you know, you pay 500 quid on a reel, I don't want the line behind the spool, because we're carp fishermen at the end of the day. I mean, they are solely probably designed for, you know, surf casting, as it says on there, but, you know, they are a damn good reel. But as you can see with them, you do get 2, I don't know if you can see that, them 2 little bits of plastic there, you do get 2 good line guards. Now, on the magnesium XSAs, you get a little Velcro strip that you stick on. Now he said it's fine to start with, but once it's worn, the line can come past it. So this, you know, you've got 2 plastic things there that move up and down with that bottom plastic bit there to stop, you know, the line going round it. So that is why I went for these rather than the magnesium. Now I saved a few quid in the process. You know, it's still the super, not the super slow oscillation system, it just says slow oscillation system on there. It says aero wrap 2 on there, and I think that's pretty much all you need to know. You know, super stopper 2, no idea what that is. It tells you all on the instructions, but I forgot. The power roller is the bearing, ARC spool, line management system, instant drag, the aero wrap and the super responsive, I think the SR means. But the gear ratio is 4.3 to 1, the same as the mags. The weight of it is 620 grams. I think the mags were 480. Ball bearings 1, ball bearings 7, roller bearings 1. Line capacity 12 pound 440 yards, 16 pound 330 yards, and 20 pound 220 yards. Now if you want the diameters, you know they're on there. I don't know if you can zoom in there so people can actually read what they can see, the diameters.
I can zoom in.
You can zoom in there to read what they see. That's the one. You know, everything's on there. So yeah, so I was a bit disappointed really that they didn't do a video on it, but I had to buy them blinds. And the other thing is, I ran Shimano up today. You do get that. You get 3 washers with every reel, and that turns the handle round if you wanted the handle on the right hand side. So that's a bonus as well. I also ran Shimano up today and asked him if there's anything else I needed to know about. I mean, he did tell me, because these are second hand, this is somebody else's line, so I meant just in the process of going to spool them up. Because the real spool is more tapered on the other. I had Dire Infinity XBR reels, and this spool is comes to more of a taper, like a bobbin, and I didn't know how, because I'm used to spooling up so it's totally flush to get the best out of it. Now I ran Shimano up today just out of curiosity, and it was very, very helpful actually, them guys in Swansea. And you know, he told me you want a couple of 3mm back because it'll spool off, and I realised that, you know, I did assume that, because obviously he's whoever had the reels before, the guy who had the reels before me, nice guy Jackie was, you know, he'd spooled them up just off, so I didn't know whether he'd done them right or done them wrong. But no, they're a good reel. I do not think there's anything else I've missed that I can't tell you about. The SR S Reliance, that means, so whether it's Super Reliance, it does tell you all in there what everything does and everything means. You know, these were Shimano's flagship reel. You do get a spare spool, a 10,000 spool. I thought I'd get a, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. The spools are very, very good as well. It's spring loaded, that clip, you know, for getting your line on. That's quite tasty as well. As I say, the washers are nice. I know one of them, something else Shimano told me about, so if you're getting thicker, when you're putting your line on, I've noticed on one of the spools it seems to be thicker at the top. The line is. Now he told me if it's thicker at the top, you want to add a washer. If it's thicker at the bottom, you want to remove a washer. Now I haven't messed around with this, but he tells me just take that off, take the reel out, there's a white plastic, and the washer slides down the spindle. I'm not going to do it on film because I haven't tried it and I might knacker it up. So, but yeah, there's a review on the Shimano Aero Technium XSB non-magnesium. Thank you for watching. The old original handles, absolutely spot on reels. I haven't cast them yet, so I couldn't swear to it. But that's my son, by the way, 10-year-old, doing the video footage for me. That's the size of it. Hello. That's the size of it. In case you wanted to know, you know, to the size of my hand, it is a good size big pit reel, not over big, you know, not but feels lovely to my Dire Infinity XBRs that I was using. I can feel the weight difference. I mean, not that I was bothered about weight. I just fancied a change and a bit of an upgrade, really. And let's see how I get on with them. Cut.